Hi everyone, welcome back. This is my second installment in my little video log of navigating COVID-19 with emotional and physical strength. So first things first, there's no denying it. This situation is absolutely frightening and scary and overwhelming in so many different ways for everybody around us. So there's no point in saying, keep a stiff upper lip or you'll get through this. You know what? That is true. We need to do what we can one step at a time. But really, the most important thing you can do for yourself right now is to put the air mask on you and infuse some good self-care practices into your life and use them regularly. They're absolutely no good if you don't use them. So I'm going to pretty much start off every video by asking you to just stop, and we're going to breathe together just for a short time. Giving good oxygen into your system gives your brain 10% of its function back. And I think that's too important to just leave on the table or to give away. I teach at a paramedic school on their first day of medic school, and I tell them, hey, you know what? Taking 3 to 5 deep breaths before a test, that can give your brain back 10%. Dudes, that's a letter grade. And they understand that, and every time they take a test, someone in the room says, let's stop and let's breathe, and then they get on with their test. So there's no point in watching a video if your brain is racing and dancing ahead into what you have to do the minute you step out of your car or into the room or onto your shift, onto your fire engine, into your car. So I'm going to show you how to do it, and then I hope we will make this part of your routine. If you're comfortable, close your eyes. If you're not, find a point to stare at, or maybe just look down at the floor. But basically put your feet on the floor, flat, put your hands on your thighs, and just basically think, in through my nose, and slower, exhale out your mouth. All right, so just at your own time and in your own way, noticing that you are dropping your shoulders so that you're not like a linebacker. Drop them, and then just start to breathe. So everyone just do that right now. Close your eyes, breathe in through your nose all the way in, and let it go slowly. Keep going with that. All right, finish that last breath. And I hope what you notice is that your shoulders have dropped. So there's a good sign of letting go of some tension in your body. And hopefully now you can retune back into my video and actually hear and absorb the material. Okay, so everywhere you go, before you step out onto your shift, before you come home, when you leave home, when you get to work, just stop and take these breaths. It's really important because otherwise your brain is just going to continue on the super quick tempo that it's been on, and it won't really stop spinning. And that will make it extremely difficult to relax when you're home, go to sleep, which is really critical, and basically keep your temper and your irritability in check. Okay, so teach your family how to do it. We often tell kids to count to 10 when they're angry. I think that's a good skill, but I think it's just as important to teach people to stop and then breathe and then think about what their next right thing is. And that actually leads me to my next point, the second point for this video, is that, in these times, we're all worrying about the big picture. You're all bright people, those who are thinking about what's happening, what could happen, whether there are enough supplies, what's going to happen to us. And so that is just going to take you up and sweep you down river. We're going to lose you to anxiety. So here's just something that I have found to be extremely helpful, and I hope you will begin to use these phrases to each other, say it to yourself, and also share it with your family. So basically, I had a colleague who always seemed to know what to do. He's just one of those guys that seem to get it right all the time. And I asked him about it, and he said, I don't know any more than anybody else what to do. I just show up and I do my next right thing. And we are so worried about so many big things, but sometimes your power is most evident in the smallest things that are right in front of you that you can do. Perhaps you need to breathe. Maybe you need to take a couple of Tylenol because you woke up with a headache and it's just been grinding away in your brain all morning. It can be in your food choices. It can be in your opportunity to go and walk. You know, this is where your ability to self-soothe is going to benefit you the most and everybody around you. So just get used to saying to yourself and to each other, all right, what's your next right thing? And then go do that. If it means you take a break, if it means you eat something, get a good drink of water, visit the bathroom. You know, it's primary self-care, everybody, and that's where we have to begin. So think about it, do your next right thing, and maybe that's watching my next video. Thanks. Talk to you soon. And there's my little heart for you. Take care.